And what are some of the most important traditions?
Oh, some of the most important traditions.
Or your favorite traditions?
Yes. My favorite part is, of course, the beats of the drums. As soon as it is Garifuna, Garifuna means drumming, music, dance. That is Garifuna to most of us. And it's just alive. Of course, we know that the Garifuna ritual, the Garifuna the good, it's very, very important to basically almost all Garinagu living on the face of this world. It's a way of getting together and worshipping and talking and getting along with our ancestors, because they are the ones that really guides us day to day along with the present world.
Yeah, it seems like it's the heart and soul.
As I always mention to our visitors coming to Belize, without reading, without Googling, coming to San Pedro on a whole, you won't even realize that such a vibrant culture exists. Why? Because we are living to the northern part and this culture is to the southern. And it's a high demand when it comes to promoting tourism. Whenever there is invited guests from whichever part of the world, Garifuna musicians and Garifuna dancers are always up front to promote the Garifuna culture.
And what brought you this?
I was a teacher way back in 1991, and from the time I stepped on the island of San Pedro, I came as who I am up to today. I'm a Garifuna, and I will take that with me wherever I go. I love the culture, I promote the culture. I have people coming from all over wanting to know about the culture. We have students, we have teachers that lives on the island that are non-Garifuna, because on this side of the country, it's like just a couple of people, a few people really knows what the culture is all about. So when they come to it, they feel much comfortable because they know that they're getting the information.
But of course, comes the Europeans, in the case of Belize, the British. The intermingling, or let me even say, what brought the British attention to Belize is the natural resources happening. But they couldn't do the work. So what they did, they brought slaves, African slaves. The intermingling, the Africans and European gives us Creole. Okay? But the Creole, they invented their own language. In other words, they heard the master speaking English. So the Creole, we like to say we speak a bad English. We eat words. Better, we say better. Teacher, teacher. Girl, cat. Boy, boy. Or sometimes we add on words. For example, if I want to say I have a better car than yours, my car is better.
My last question. differences. Yeah, communication's a big one. And you guys are already doing it in Belize. Belize is such a diverse country, right? There's so many different types of people living together and preserving their own culture. Yeah, sharing, definitely. Sharing. All right, so do you guys want to share it? Tell them your name.
My name is Rosario and I'm just 15 years old.
Okay, cool. So, what are some, like, you have grandparents, aunts, and uncles who have taught you important traditions, right? Or things that you passed down, right? So, what are some examples?
So it's like making the mestizo tradition, like making food, like tamales, tortilla.
So, what are some other things other than food? Like, do you have any?
We normally do like making clothes on it, like the skirt from it, right? They just sew it and then after that we put people. Sometimes we prefer doing it in our clothes and model on it. So yeah. And then for the dresses, it's almost like any kind of shirt, but it's almost like doing like crop top, almost
With the skirt, right? Yeah.
Normally we use those when sometimes we do special events.
Looking at the different cultures of Belize and how you guys all coexist together by preserving your own culture, but also living with other people, you know. And being in school is a perfect example of that.
Yeah,
because
right here we have a lot of mixture, Mayas, Creole, some Asians, and Garifuna, all of them the school.
Yeah, and you all get along, you know.
Yeah.
There are really, just because you have differences, you all share so many other things in common.
Yeah, even for me, I got some friends who are Creole and I like their culture and then kind of my culture. And we share each other our culture. I learned how to dance junta,
Yeah.
and they learn about our own bachata, salsa.
Of my family, well, we follow the traditions. You know, every year we have cultural day. So when we do have some presentations right here in San Pedro High, my family does put together very good work so that all of us look good. The ones that come to high school, all of us look good, and sharing out our traditions.
What does the mestizo culture mean to you?
We follow their tradition by the food, the dancing of it. My grandma's right here. She makes rice and beans with fried fish.
By the
follow
food?
the tradition.
And I forgot this country, Lebanon. Yeah.
And so they practice this.
Yeah, they practice their religion, and sometimes I go in the office and he's praying, so I gotta wait. You know, it's a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not following their religion, I gotta show respect, and I show respect as just waiting till he finishes, and then I ask him or tell him. I gotta tell him.
Cool. That's awesome. What does your culture mean to you?
Well, my culture, what it means to me, I would say that for me at least, it really means having an identity, knowing where or who are my people or where I came from, what they used to do, and how me now today able to use that so that I can pass it on to my kids.
And you said you're passing down to your children that you have, mainly the Catholicism, which is really important to you. Is there anything else that you're trying to teach your children that has its roots in the mestizo culture?
Yes, I have. One of them is the perseverance of the nuclear family. Family is strength, and that has been passed on from generation to generation, where you find a long-time partner, you ensure that no matter the ups and downs, you maintain that together with that person, and you literally pass it on to your offspring, so the kids, the children that comes with that family. So the perseverance of that family is very important.
And that value over the world. How do you that Belize as a whole, like if you want to generalize, coexists with one another?
I think that the country on a whole, from its early beginning, has been very receptive to incorporating people from literally across the globe. And we can go way back during the time of the first indentured servants that arrived into our country, which were the Chinese, which were the East Indians, and coming with the Garifuna culture in the south when they arrived from the Bay Islands of Honduras. If you see that growth, that progressiveness of cultures coming into our country, our government, our country as a whole, have, as I said, very receptive to that. And so, because of that, looking at today's world and looking at today's Belize, for example, we continue to open our doors to people who want to come and settle and live here. Because of that we have grown with that, and so we find it rather very simple in that sense. We transcend these barriers, and we wholeheartedly welcome these people.